Lochnaka, can you hear me? Okay. No, very good. Good morning, everybody. Welcome on the new vibe and also on the WhatsApp audio and video. Hi, Janet on Instagram and LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube. Okay, we're going to do our morning routine and then we will go into our podcast number 8. Today is going to be on compassion as immunity. Okay, we'll explore that after the hour of maybe I will do up to 30 to 45 minutes of this one, and then I will do another 45 minutes of this podcast. 9:30 I have an appointment, so we will stop before that. Welcome, and let's get ready for our morning routine. And today I'm going to introduce the routine in a different fashion so that you all get benefit of it. Remember, we always talk about 2 A's and 3 B's. Today, 2 A's are also have this uh, actions and attitudes that we want to cultivate in uh, the morning routine, right? So, two uh, A's, 1 A is actions, 4 actions. We want to stretch our body and we want to deep breathe and we want to be here and now, present, and cultivate the presence in the morning. And the fourth one is we will be observing the thoughts not with our intellect but with our intuitive awareness. Okay, that way you are not sucked into the thought stream, but rather you use the thought properly. Okay, that is the 2 A's. You can remember like 4 actions and 3 attitudes. One attitude is not to be reactive, but responding to our tasks and really cultivate the attitude of service, giving something out of our heart rather than calculated uh, transactional thing, right? And then third thing is you want to be equanimous in the life. Whatever happens, wins or losses will be equanimous. Okay. So another way, 2 A's I talk about is be aligned with your, 3 B's: breath, body, and the brain. And the other thing is biggest thing, awareness. Be aware of what is happening here and bring your attention to the present moment of whatever you are doing and cultivate that through the day for the work. Okay, that way you will be not taxed with brain fog or not having this information overload any of that. Okay, so once again, welcome to our morning routine. We will start with the preliminary breathing of 3 breathing exercises. You do this all the time when you get up in the morning or when you get up with the chair and all that. Okay. The first one is Bhastrika, which is done on empty stomach. So right after you get up and empty the bowels and also did not eat anything, that's the ideal time. Otherwise, wait for half an hour if you have a small snack and a full 1 hour or 1.5 hours after a full meal. Okay, so we will prefer to do this on empty stomach. Here you keep your spine straight whether you are sitting or standing, and then take deep breath through the nose so that the abdomen raises when you are breathing in. And then when you are really breathing out, abdomen wall goes towards the spine. Okay, so look at my right hand. Hold it for a second. That is one complete. I will say the count as we complete inhalation, holding, and exhalation. 2, 3, 4, halfway, 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, last one. There you go. Okay, that is the Bhastrika you want to do on empty stomach, preferably before breakfast, before lunch, and before dinner. If you just do this, you have done a lot for your breathing. Just stick to the practice. Remind that, clone it, cultivate it with your meal. Then you remember, I will do this breathing before me. Okay, that will be very helpful. The second one is you raise your hands, holding at the elbows and showing the palms to the camera. Now take them up above your shoulder, above your head, all the way by extending your elbows all the way up, taking deep breath as the hands go up. And now bring it down as you breathe out. So I did 10 of them. You can do this at any time of the day, wherever you are. Just sit down in the chair, keep your spine erect, and do this 10 times. Okay, and it will take more than a minute. Okay, so you cultivate that, and you will be really doing the deep breathing. The last one: clasp your hands together, put them under the chin, and as you raise your elbows on the side and your head goes back, take a deep breath in through the nose. And at the top, open the mouth. And as you bring the elbows down to the middle and head down, breathe out, whispering the word ah. Prolong. Okay, that's one. Breathe slowly. Keep your attention on the air coming in and out of your nose. That's how you cultivate presence, right? Don't do it mechanically. Don't do it with the mind going all over. Keep the mind here and now. I do, so it's good for you to do that. So cultivate the presence versus your persona. Two more. One more. Now you are done. Okay. So we are done with the preliminary breathing. Now we're going to go into some yogic jogging. March in the same place where you are standing. Raise the ankles and foot as high as you can. Just 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, this is just we elevated knee a little bit. Now we're going to elevate the knee more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that is the second variant. Now bring the heel to the buttocks. Okay, each side. One side may be better than the other, but try it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now keep both feet a little bit apart. Keep your hands on the hips and go down and come up. 1, 2. Squeeze the buttocks as you come up. Breathe out. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Okay? Just to limber your body. You can do as many as you want. You can do each exercise 50 times. That will be good enough. Okay? So we have done 4 variations so far, right? Now spread the legs a little bit apart and then lunge to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stay wide leg like that and turn towards the left and turn the left foot to the left side and keep the hands on the hips and lunge to the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now come to the center, turn forward both feet, and now turn the right foot to the right side and lunge to the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, turn the foot forward, and there you are. Okay, then now keep the foot wide like that, and then raise both hands and bring the right hand as you bend forward and touch the left knee. The left hand goes up like that. Okay, do the same thing on the opposite. 2, 3, 4, 5, 3 more, 2 more, 1 more. Okay. Now raise both your hands to the front, palms facing each other, elbows extend forward, and as you take the hands back and head goes back, take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, bring the hands back to the forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? And now bring both your feet to the center and then try to put your hands on the knees and bend down forward. Okay? Keep your feet as close as possible. And then try to take the hands down below the knee as low as you can. Okay? This is forward bending. Five breaths I did there. And then come up and place your hands on the hips. Both thumbs are pointing at each other in the back. All the 4 fingers to the front. Now, straighten your spine and bend your neck to the back. Backward bend. Okay, so this is how you can do preliminary jogging like, but not too much. Very light, very easy one. Okay, remember all the steps that I did and then do them again. Okay, and you can do as many times as you want. Okay, that will be good. Okay, now we're going to go into our asanas. 10 of them we're going to do. The first one is Samasthiti, where you put both your feet together, touching the great toe and also the medial aspects of the foot. Okay, and both feet are really landed in the floor, because you have the toes, the sole, and also heel, all are pressing into the ground. And then pick up the kneecaps and really pick up the abdominal going down, and then buttocks are contracted, and you kind of activating the whole body, right? And then spread the shoulders so the chest is expanded. And now put all the fingers together and raise hands both to the side. Okay, palms facing down and fingers pointing to the periphery. Now turn the palm upward and bring it all the way up. Okay, and clasp the hands together and extend the elbows and get the stretch from all the way from the legs. Now lean to the side. As I lean to the right side, I'm putting the left foot down into the ground. 5 breaths there, and come to the center, stretch to the ceiling and to the left. Right foot down, you are leaning to the left side. And come up. Now bring the hands down. So we did the Samasthiti and the Tada pose, but we will do the Tada pose back and forth too. Again, raise the hands and go up and meet all the way above your head, and release the lower lumbar spine and come down slowly towards the knees first and below the knee as low as you can go. And come up. Do all these exercises with awareness, with you knowing what's going on in your body, and also you are in touch, in sync with the breath. That is how you bring your mind to the present. Okay? So we are doing the stretch and breathing and being in the present, and any thoughts come up, observe them. Don't indulge, don't suppress. Those are the 4 actions we are doing. Okay? Now, going to the back also, you can take the hands up all the way there and stretch to the feeling and go back. Go back as much as you can. Press both feet forward. And now come and release. That is number 2. First is Samasthiti, standing posture with all the, activation of muscles. And second one is the Tada. Okay. Now we're going to do the chair pose. Keep both feet 6 inches apart. Raise both your hands forward, elbows extended, arms facing down, shoulders relaxed. Now ease your knees, bend them, and sit down on an imaginary chair. And stay there for 10 breaths. Now come up and keep the hands just like that, and raise your heels and come up on the toes and bend your knees and sit down. And for 5 breaths. And come up. Okay? And you can do several variations of this, but that is good enough. Okay? That is the chair pose. Now we're going to do head to knee pose by putting our right foot back and left foot front, and putting both our hands clasped in the back and bend forward. Bend forward and trying to reach the knee with it to the forehead. If not, you cannot do it. That's fine. As long as you are attempting to do that, that's good enough. Come up and Alternate legs. This time left leg goes back and right leg forward, and you're going to come forward. And now come forward. See, that is number 4 we have done. And then we're going to do more exercises. Put both your feet a little wide apart, and now bend and come down and keep your hands in Namaste Mudra at the heart center. Okay? And now twist the body to the side. To the side. Left elbow goes up, right elbow comes in the front down, and you're turning your head over the left shoulder to the back. Stay there for 5 breaths. Come to the center. This time go the other way. And come to the center and come up on the knees. Come to the center with your standing posture. Okay? Now we're going to do the last 3 postures. Okay? You do the Virasana. Step forward with the right foot really facing forward, right knee is bent forward, and then left knee is straight, left foot is facing the left side, and then you bring both your hands up to the shoulder level and then go up all the way, clasp them and stretch the elbows to the top and stay there for 5 breaths. Release the hands, point the right forward and left backward. And withdraw the hands and come back to the standing posture. Take 3 deep breaths here. When you are tired out, take your time to come back to your normal self and then do. No need to hurry. No need to push yourself. Just allow your body to go through the flow. Listen to the body's intelligence. Now step forward with the left foot facing forward, left knee bent forward, and then you are going to put your right foot back, right foot facing the right side, and now raise both your hands to the shoulders first, and then go above, all the way above. Okay? And you will be, clasp your hands and extend the elbows and go back. And go forward at the left knee, which is bent forward. And release the hands, left hand forward, right hand backward, and stay there for 5. And release and come back to normal. Take 3 deep breaths here. And final, we're going to do the triangular pose. Wide stance, as wide as you can. Okay? And then turn the right foot to the right side and bend the knee to the right side. And elevate both your hands with your elbows extended, palms facing forward. Now bring the right palm in front of the right knee and left arm touching the left ear. Lower it down and pick up the straight up. This time, turn the right foot forward like this, and the left foot facing the left side, and left knee bent towards the left side. Now elevate both hands and bring the left palm in front of the left knee and right arm touching the right ear. You see, I'm wearing a hand weights. If you do that, all these postures have double effect. So get some bottle with water, some 2 pounds, something like that, which will be very good. Janet, this is good for you if you do it with a bottle water or 2 pounds. Okay. Okay. And then you come back to normal. So you are done with your basic asanas. Okay. And I didn't count, probably we did 8 or 9. I don't know. Okay. So, but we did the sequence. Okay. Just important is you assume each posture and stay in the posture for a while. That is the serum, and then in a comfortable way. But also you count several breaths. That way you will feel like you have really attained the stability of the asana. Okay. So always assume the posture and stay in there and breathe several times. And when you are breathing, focus on the breathing. Okay, that's how you bring yourself to the present moment. Okay, and now we're sitting down and keep our spine straight for the breathing exercises. The first 3 are pretty hard on the abdomen. Okay, don't underestimate. Do it to your capacity. If you have any problems like a recent surgery or peptic ulcer, colitis, whatever, don't do this first 3. Okay, get your clearance from your doctor and then do. Okay, now we'll go to the Kapalabhati. This is forcible expiration of the air as the abdomen goes in. That's the only maneuver you do. Your inhalation happens automatically. I do up to 60 because I have the experience. But you do what you can. 2 to 5 to 10 is okay. If you can do 10 of that, it will be great. But if you want to extend slowly, that's good. Don't take risk, okay? Okay, I may have done more than 60, but that's okay. Okay, you do as much as you can do. And now take a break and then take 3 deep breaths. Relaxed. Don't strain yourself. Don't put in a pain and all that. You need discomfort, stop it. Okay. Now we're going to do the second one, which is called Agnisara. Fire. There is a fire around the umbilicus according to that. This is a digestive fire, really. Jamadagni, they call it. How do you cultivate this fire is by first taking a deep breath in and then deep breath out. While holding the breath, move your abdominal wall up and down, like up to 20 times I do. But you can do as much as you want, okay? But don't take too much risk. Slow, steady progress is important. Okay, this is very good for abdominal organs. They are all massaged, and also very good for the obesity and people who are trying to lose weight. They lose much faster. Okay. Okay. Now take a deep breath first. Close your mouth. Now breathe in. Relax. It takes 3-5 breaths. Do that. Okay. So we have done Kapalabhati and Agnisara. Now we're going to go to 3 bandhas. Bandha is something a locked position and hold it. Here, as you breathe out, you lock the lower abdomen first bandha, and upper abdomen, second bandha, and chin to the chest, third bandha. And hold them like that without breathing. Okay, breathe out and assume the bandha and stay there without breathing for a few seconds. Okay. Few seconds is good enough. Okay. Don't underestimate. These are very effective on the abdominal area, right? So you have to be careful about that. Okay. Now we are going to go to alternate nostril breathing. Okay. So you prepare your right hand by bringing the right index and right middle finger to the base of the thumb, and use the thumb and the ring finger for alternate closing of the nostrils. We start with closing the right with the thumb, and close your mouth and take deep breath through the open left nostril. After that, and then close the left nostril, let go the right nostril thumb, and breathe out through the open right nostril. Now take a deep breath through the right nostril that is open now. Close that with the thumb and release the left and breathe out through the left nostril. That whole thing is one cycle. Let's do 4 more cycles starting with the left. Okay, that's how you do at least 5 cycles. You could do 10 if you prefer to, but take your time. Don't feel dizzy and continue to do. If you feel dizzy, stop it. Okay, some people do. Now take a 3 deep breaths. Okay, now we're going to do the bumblebee. Take all your fingers, right? Use the thumbs to close the ear canal and keep it closed through the exercise. Okay, and keep your index and middle finger on top of the forehead. And close your eyes and keep the ring fingers on the closed eyes gently. Let the little finger hang around the mouth. Close the mouth. Do all the breathing through the nose. Take a deep breath in. And while you are breathing out, make the bumblebee noise. Like that. Okay, you can do as many times as you have, as much time you have, as much stamina you have. Okay, but this is a pretty good one. Okay, it weighs up your throat. Now we're going to do what's called Sheetali. Here, you open your mouth, hold your tongue, and stick it out a little bit and breathe through the folded tongue in. Then close the mouth and breathe out through the nose. Okay, that is Sheetal. This is good for people who are in the heart areas and external heat, thirst, and all. Okay, now we're going to do what's called Shitkar. Here, you open the mouth, but keep your teeth clenched and breathe through the clenched teeth in. Close the mouth and breathe out through the nose. See, Shitkar is done. This is very good for the dental, okay, gum line and all. Very good one. Okay. So if you have a pyorrhea, gingivitis, teeth pain, any of that, try that. It may help you. Okay. It won't cure your disease, but it will help you with oxidation, not to advancing the disease, but rather help you to heal better with other measures that you have to do with the dentist. Okay. And now we're going to go into the Om. Om is a sound that is the primordial sound, and that even NASA found that it is in the space. And that sound you want to synchronize with. It has three letters: A, U, Ma. Let's split them and do one letter at a time, and then we'll do the whole Om later. Okay. You remember we have the A, E, I, O, U. Awareness, energized, insightful, Om, and then U is universal consciousness. These are the ones we do. Okay. Now, let's start by doing Ah first. First, take a deep breath and then loudly say Ah. Okay. Don't listen to me. Just you do it. That resonance really helps your Nadi channels, which are energy channels in the abdomen. O for the chest channels and Ma for the neck. Okay. If you do it loudly, that resonance of yours helps your energy channels to clean up. Okay, very simple, effective way. At least 4 or 5 channels. Okay. Now we're going to do U. Okay, now we go to the ma. Ma. Okay, now we're going to combine all the three into Om and we do. The right way to do it is, first of all, take a deep breath, and as you breathe out, start saying Au, Au, Okay, first to 50% of the abdomen goes in towards the spine, and the rest 50% is for the mouth. Okay, that is the correct way to the Om. I just did 3 times. If you can do a lot, you will see how your energy boosts. Do it sincerely. Do it correctly. Do it appropriate time. That is for you. Okay? Don't compare. Don't compete with anybody. Whatever you can do, whatever you're allowed to do, do it. And iteratively, it improves. Okay? Don't have to compare to anybody. Okay? You'll do what you can do best for you. So now we're going to go to the mudra, where Shambhavi mudra, where you're going to really realize or affirm who you really are. You are not your body or mind. They are your tools. You are that inner witness consciousness. Focus on that. There is a mantra for this. Veham, naham, koham, soham. When you are breathing out your identification with the body and mind, saying, I'm not just the body and mind. Deham means body-mind complex. Naham means I'm not just that. I am more than that. And then when you're breathing in the sensation, then who am I? I am this witness conscious being. Okay? Everything changes if you do that. Okay? Koham, soham, deham, naham. Who am I? I am the witness consciousness. I am not just the body or mind, they are my tools. Koham, soham, deham, naham. Who am I? I am the conscious being. I am not just the body or mind, but they are my tools. Koham, soham, deham, naham. Who am I? I am the conscious being. I am not just the body or mind, but they are my tools. Koham, soham, deham, naham. Who am I? I am the conscious being. I am not just the body or mind, they are my tools. Koham, soham, deham, naham. Who am I? I am the witness conscious being that is watching my body and mind. I am not just the body or mind, they are my With that, namaste for the morning routine. And now we are going to switch on to our the podcast that we are doing by the proactive awareness. And this is the second week, and the third day of the second week, we have compassion as immunity. Okay, let me come to the chair closer, and then we will be doing this now. Okay, so this is a podcast I'm doing to promote proactive wellness, right? So, what is proactive wellness? It's not just treating our illnesses, which is needed for sure, that's okay, but also really being proactive about being well. How can you do that unless you take interest in your body, mind, heart, and all that, right? So I'm going to present a little bit every day, and this will be edited and put on the podcast channels, right? So we talked about several things in the last 7 days, but today, compassion, kindness, random act of kindness, all these things we feel good when we really do that, you know. So when we open our heart, really the body heals. So that is the tagline for this is when the heart opens, the body heals, right? So you want to understand that, okay? See, modern medical point of view is there is a branch called psychoneuroimmunology. Your immune system is influenced by how your nervous system, how your psychological condition is, you know. So with the oxytocin, we know the hormones that secrete that are pretty good, and also the vagal tone. The vagal tone we talk about is a parasympathetic nervous system with deep breathing, which helps our uh, you know immune system as a whole. And also we have an immune response that can be modulated with a stable mind, not secreting say all the stress hormones. So that is a modern way of looking at it. It's like nervous system, hormones, and also effect on the immune system, right? But ancient wisdom talked about bhakti yoga and karuna bhava. That means surrendering completely and then really doing stuff because of the kind of the divine that really puts our mind at rest, this chattering mind, and then really is our love for the Lord, love for the universe, and also karuna means kindness, the feeling of kindness, that heals you inside. You see, it is a compassion that is as divine energy works through you. Okay, so many of the Buddhist scholars they go with this compassion all the time, and the practice is you have to be heart focused rather than really chattering mind. When you are inhaling, you inhale your gratitude for what all that you have, for all the health, for all the family, for all the everything, right? That is kind of important for you to understand, right? But when you are exhaling, you are exhaling compassion to all beings and others. If you can cultivate this gratitude and also compassion, your immune system will be very much, at top, really. So the most powerful medicine is more like a kind heart. See, what is happening in modern times is people are having this chattering mind taking over their inner innate human capacity of love, kindness, compassion, and consideration, friendliness, and just plain love too. So if you have inculcated them by keeping your mind silent, by not judging easily, by not really passing on so many comments on people unnecessarily without awareness. Sometimes we are not aware of the harm gossip can do. You will be talking about somebody without thinking how that may affect them. That kind of thing. Okay, so consider yourself opening your heart when you keep your mind silent. So this measuring mind, this judging mind, this kind of always taking some kind of data and then assessing you, That one you want to keep it at bay, but use it for practical purposes. Use it for not to really get on people and judge them according to their behavior. Their circumstances may be different, their education may be different, their upbringing may be different. So if you can cultivate that, then you will be kind. You will be naturally kind. You will be naturally warm. You are naturally heartful, right? And if you can be that, you don't have to make an attempt. Just don't employ this calculating, cunning thought. If you can really keep that down, then automatically your innate humane kindness, humane consideration will come out. Okay, that's why when you are compassionate, compassionate is defined as passion for everybody. Okay, uh, passion, compassionate is a passion for everybody. If you can have that in your heart, we are all in one human tribe. Fellow human beings are my brethren in a way. We are all in the same family, and you can do that. But if you identify, I'm an individual, I have a family, my family is separate from everybody else, my country is separate from the rest of the countries, that's where we are having problems. Okay, in your heart, you don't have any division, but in your mind, you have division by cultivated by the cunning thought. Or people are forcing like I'm going to protect myself, so you also go protect yourself. That kind of thing, right? That happens all the time in our mind. Be aware of it. Don't suppress it. Don't indulge in it. Then it will pass. This is the thing. If you are in awareness of a sky, then all the clouds of thoughts come and go. Okay? So all you have to do is observe the thought as the objects, and then the thoughts come and go. Maybe they are put in you by the society, maybe they are put into you by your parents or by your education, by your culture, whatever. But if you go on saying, just because I'm in a good position, I can be separative like that, then it is going to come to a stage where you will also find the same problems like other people had. So that is life. We see that all the time. So just because you are economically strong, if you are really cruel to other people, it will come back to you. Okay. So the same thing with the individual too. So on a daily basis, can we get up and establish ourselves in that heartfulness of trying to give something to the world, service to the world, and then go and work? You may get compensated, but not the compensation is the main thing. The main thing is you are contributing to the life. You are helping something get better, somebody get better, or somebody has some help, whatever. So I always talk about people who say, I'm stressed, I'm burned out. I'll ask them, do you do random act of kindness every day? Okay, deliberately. And then they feel good when they do that. So suppose some worker is struggling with something and you go to help them with a solution, and you be kind to them. You won't get anything in return, but you just be kind to them. And they immediately feel like you felt good that you did something good for somebody. Cultivate that habit. If you are doing it daily, that's fine. But if you are not doing it, cultivate that and see how that feels, how that makes you feel. And that is the good hormones of oxytocin and all that. Then you will be protected from within. That's where it becomes compassion as immunity. But if you want to do neuropeptides, if you want to understand this, you can do that too. You can take people who are always trying to control their mind and keep it quiet, and they're meditating that way, and then they have opened up their heart chakra where they're accepting everybody and giving something to everybody in the word, in the thought, in the action that they do. They are always helping, giving, considerating, and all those kind of things really help your immunity. You may nurture grudges, you may nurture angers, you may nurture so much of revenges. Those things don't help you. Those are the ones that you want to watch them. It's not that you cannot have them. You will have the impulse of that. But when that comes, Don't yield to it and don't suppress it. Let it go. Just observe. That is what I was talking about, the four things that we do every day: body stretching, breathing, and being in the present. And fourth one is observing whatever thoughts come up. They come up because we store them. We store them as samskara. The samskaras, what they do, they come up. Whenever they want, they come up. So that's why I don't think unconsciously, think consciously, and put everything into action just by being your inner self. Okay, then you will be compassionate naturally, kind naturally, respectful naturally, and considerate naturally. And all these activities that are going on in your mind really help you to get good hormones, and that helps your immunity. That does make sense to you now? Yeah. So we are talking briefly on this podcast episodes, but then they will be done into full hour complete, where it will be on the Zoom webinar, and people who wish to come there, they can DM me and I will send them the invitation, and then they can really participate in those things too. But otherwise, generally, what is happening is mind is taking over the heart. Okay, the explanation of the spiritual circles is we are born with a spiritual heart, and mind springs up from that to guide us in life. But we identify with the calculating mind, transactional mind, and then we stay there. We forget that we are heartful people to begin with. Returning back to the heartfulness is spirituality. Okay, and that's how what sages, yogis, other people that I know have always been, and around them is very protected, loving atmosphere. They don't have to say anything that I love you, but you feel the acceptance because they don't have any barriers with it, no divisions with it, caused by this perpetual mind acting. Mind is supposed to study outwards and then put all the data for the comforts and all that, not to assess other people, not to judge other people, not to really say that you are bad and all that. Okay, that actually, if you get angry, you will hurt yourself first and then others. You may get angry and you will get over it. That's fine. But then if you go on lingering that anger all the time, that is what the brain does. It goes on. You nurture grudge for years and years, and then people want to make a appearance or see you only when you are dying. That is not good. Okay, so but if you are really able to understand the movement of thought as grudge, as revenge, as anger, and you can see that movement and let that go, okay, then that is very good for your inner health. That is the psychoneuroimmunology, where your psychological, neurological condition influences your immunity. We know that. We can even show the peptides as a physical molecules that are what state of how many they have, and they have studied all of that. Okay, so but the yogis knew long time ago this, and then they were always acting heartful people, not clever, shrewd, or calculating people. That has become the norm in the modern society because of what they can get physically. That physical getting and then sacrifice the health, that's all going on now. That's where our proactive wellness comes. Observe what are the things that keep you well. Vital nutrition, a moderate exercise. You can just moving around the day, that will be good enough. And good quality sleep. And calming the mind, keeping the mind still, and then working. You don't need the mind to work all the time, only certain time, right? You do that and you'll be better off. Okay. So with that, is almost coming to the 9. As I told you, I have an appointment coming up. I will spare the next few minutes for any questions if anybody has. Okay. On the Mumbai, there are 61 people. See whether anybody wants to talk about any issue. Anything came up in the last few days we were talking about, or anything that you want to ask me about, you can come up and ask me. And tomorrow again we'll have the morning routine, and then we'll move to the podcast too. The podcast is done only from Monday to Friday, presenting one aspect of it and really inviting you to participate in that and really pose questions if you have any, so that the discussion will be fruitful to you. Okay, it's not about preaching; it's about pointing out what are the areas that we are neglecting, like we don't pay attention to what kind of thoughts we have, or what kind of thoughts you can really not yield to, and what kind of advantage to your wellness. Okay, so everything is pointed like that. So you understand not about as much as the lesson, but about recognizing the truth that negative feelings, anger, grudges, and all these things can cause damage to our wellness at the cellular level. So you understand that, and that you don't carry on saying that I'm like this, my persona is my persona. No, you have put it all together, whether you know it or not. So just realize, be aware of that, and don't blame yourself if you have some negative thoughts and all that. Just observe them, let them go. And also go and find out, where did they come from? What kind of experience had given me this? What kind of uh, really training in my life, by the school, by the culture, by the parents, or by my own readings or whatever? Where did it come from? And then you will be able to sort that out better. Okay, you don't need a therapist and all those people. All you need is sit down, calm yourself, and then observe with the inner eye. Then things will be evident. Okay, then if everybody is satisfied, has no other questions, then I'll hang up here, and then we'll go from there. Okay, we'll see you again tomorrow morning. Bye.